this channel. My name is Logan. I am a spiritual mentor and healer. I use spiritual tools such as astrology, tarot, and Reiki to assist you through the journey of self-discovery, self-love, and authenticity. Today's episode is all about the upcoming full moon in Aries that we have coming this Sunday, October 9th. And this full moon is all about the self and your relationship with yourself, how you value yourself. We just had a new moon in Libra, which is the opposite of Aries, and it has to do with relationships, partnerships. It also had a little bit to do with your relationship with yourself, but this Aries full moon is really showing you and highlighting how you've been showing up for yourself, or maybe how you haven't been showing up for yourself. The ways that you've been honoring your boundaries and the ways that you could improve around boundaries. It's one of those things where we are meant to serve others and help others, of course, but our relationship with ourselves does take priority over everything, because you can't serve others if your energy is depleted. So this energy is really going to encourage and highlight boundaries, your relationship with yourself, and how your level of self-growth is either benefiting you or how you can improve. And there's no wrong path when it comes to this. This is all a journey. We all have different ways of getting there. But the whole point of this human experience, from my perspective, is the journey to self-love and the journey back into our own hearts. We spend most of our life looking for external validation and love and compliments and validation from others. But truth is, we're here to find it within ourselves, and we are all just mirrors for each other to show us the work that we still need to do. So very powerful energy. As always, the energy is always powerful, but when it's in Aries, it's intense. It's very action oriented. It can be very intense. So be gentle with yourself, definitely ground yourself, and look out for your new moon manifestations coming to fruition. It's kind of a weird time of being open to receive the intentions that you set for this new moon in Libra that just passed, but also being aware of the things that are still holding you back and the things that you need to release and let go of to make space for. Because the next cycle that we have coming up, October 25th, is going to be a solar eclipse and new moon in Scorpio. And those are very faded energies that I'll get more into closer to that time, but just something to prepare yourself for. To kind of, I feel that it's helpful to know, so that way you can not make excuses for yourself, but you can anticipate the energy that's coming up and how to work with it. So we'll get there closer to, but today we're going to focus on the full moon in Aries. So I already prayed on the cards. We're going to pull a couple cards and see what Spirit has in store for us and things that we should look out for actually this week and a couple days after the full moon in Aries. So okay, this one wants to come. What else? All right, so let's start with the Tower. The Tower is infamous for being a intense life transformational shift. The Tower, a lot of people look at it as if it's a negative card. I think it is more of a divinely orchestrated, intense shift into the right direction. With the Tower does come some heaviness, some letting go of old ways of being and old parts of yourself, but it's really beautiful if you look at the silver lining. It helps you get to the destination faster. So it's one of those things of getting prepared for the things that you need to do in your life that you've been putting off maybe, and making the decision to move forward with these things. Or you can wait for the Tower moment to happen and be forced into it. This is not a negative thing. It's free will. So we all have the choice, right? But if you make the decision to do the thing that scares you, or to do the thing that is hard, but you know it's right, that's going to benefit you way better than being forced into that situation. You see, the universe, spirit guides, our team, whatever you want to call it, they're here for us to support us on our journey, but they want to give us the opportunity to do things for ourselves. But there are certain things that if you hold on too tight to the things that aren't serving you, the universe is going to assist you because it's all in your highest good to get to a certain destination. And sometimes our egos, our identities want to hold on to these things, these people, these situations, when really they aren't serving us anymore, or they have an expiration date in our life. You see, everything is temporary. Emotions are temporary. People, opportunities, everything is temporary. Everything comes and it goes. And it's something that I have to make peace with every day. And we all do, especially people that have lost loved ones, is learning to let go. But it is a part of our journey that we signed up for when we came here. So just knowing that everything is temporary, it's a beautiful thing, because people that are feeling sadness, they know that happiness is just right around the corner. You can't experience the good without the bad. The whole point of the human experience is for the duality. So trusting that whatever you're going through, whether it be good or bad, that the opposite is coming through, and that itself is temporary. Everything is temporary, and once you make peace with that, you're able to allow your life to flow in a more genuine manner, and things are not forced. You're just letting things come and go as they please, and you're trusting that everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, because it is. And again, it's not a destination, it's a journey, and no one's perfect. We're all in this journey together. Don't let any spiritual guru or healer, or really anyone to that matter, tell you what you need to do for yourself, because at the end of the day, it's all up to us to save ourselves. You know, healers are here to give you the tools and to give you confirmation on the things you already know deep within you. We're not here to fix your problems. We're here to guide you as you fix your own problems, because we can give you all the information, but the question is, are you going to use that information? Are you going to use those tools? And just remembering that we're all equal. We're all in this together, and that everything happens in divine timing. Because this card is all about divine timing and trusting it, and trusting that we all have this ability to connect if we so choose to. Fear is a big topic and gets in the way, but we all have the ability to tap in and to connect with God and our team, and to experience higher consciousness on a different level. This can be done through feeling, through knowing, through hearing, through traveling, even through taste and smell, seeing. We all have different abilities. And so when you feel, let's say you're a feeler, and you just feel that you know something feels right or something feels off, is trusting that, is learning to trust yourself. And that when you trust yourself, you are able to trust your external environment, because what you feel within is what reflects without. We got the man. The man is a very masculine energy. So this could be a couple of things depending on your situation. This could be you are attracting a divine counterpart. Maybe you're a woman, or you classify as a woman, and you are attracting a masculine energy. Or this could be that you are really tapping into your masculine energy, because Aries is a very masculine, get shit done type of energy. So take it as it resonates, but there is some masculine energy coming in for you. So whether you're a man or a woman, or you classify as a man or a woman, just know that masculine energy is coming in during this time of this Aries full moon, and it'll depend on what's going on in your current situation. This is all collective, so it really just depends on what's going on in your life. So then we have the ship, and the ship is all about travel, adventure, movement. So whether you are going to travel and, you know, go somewhere on a vacation, or go somewhere for business, or whether you are just making moves in your business, maybe you are taking your life to the next level in one way or another. Let's see what else we got. going. So it looks like there is going to be Firefly. There is going to be some really creative energy coming through. This could be receiving random, I guess you could say downloads, random just messages that come through. It's like all of a sudden you've been, maybe you've been confused on your path, or you've been starting a project but not sure where to go with it. And it's like all of a sudden, boom, you're like, okay, this is what I need to do. And then you feel inspired to do it, and you actually take that energy to do it. Find it no coincidence that we have the Emperor right after, which is very similar to the Man. So actually this is an Aries card. This is assertive energy, aggressive, independent, the leader. This is really taking ownership. So I sense this is very masculine energy, and this means putting in the work, taking the action. Maybe you've been a little bit more embracing your feminine and kind of flowing and letting things come to you. Well, now is the time where we get to actually take the action and put in the work. We had to take time maybe to integrate, to process information, and to go with the flow and rest. And now it's the time to take the action. Whatever it is in your life that you've been kind of sitting on but haven't been ready to take the action, now is the time, my friend. There's also a time of chemistry. And so this, again, could be romance. This could also be chemistry when it comes to what you do for a living. You might be feeling this unwavering passion to really put yourself out there, to really show up as your most authentic and most empowered self. This is exceptional energy where you are really seeing who you are and letting yourself shine. We often hold ourselves back and dull our lights because we care so much about the people around us and the opinions of others. We don't want to offend anybody. We don't want to come off as conceited or cocky or, make people feel uncomfortable. But this is telling us to let our light shine, to be seen, to not worry about what other people think, because the truth is, people are going to talk no matter what. And we are disempowering ourselves when we dull our light to appease to someone else. And so this is a time to put yourself out there, to be seen, and really to give no fucks about it, and to be who you came here to be, and to trust that the people that need to see what you have to offer or need the medicine that you have to offer will be receptive of that. And the people that aren't, we're going to talk anyway. So you might as well show up and be who you came here to be. Not to go on a tangent, but I just had a very humbling mushroom experience that I will actually do a separate video on that. And I say humbling in the sense of being in a victim mindset and how much I played small and how much I still continue to play small. And that we have one life in this body, one life as this person, one life. And just imagine everything you worked for and everything you built slipping away from you in an instant. And you know that you still have dreams and goals and aspirations, and that you've created so many things and you're just getting started. And to just let that slip away, the time of reflection to ask, if your life was taken from you tomorrow, would you be happy with the life you've created? Or is there still unfinished business and still things that you've been wanting to do? Now is that time. Now is the time to do it. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have insecurities and be unsure, but the important thing is that you do it. And we got the birds. And this is all about communication. With the Aries full moon, it's really easy to get into our egos, but we want to come from a place of love. Yes, this is a very self-focused energy, and it's about pouring into ourselves, but be mindful of being too much in our egos. There's a fine line between serving yourself and being a victim. So my advice would be to communicate with compassion and love, whatever this has to do with. If it has to do with a coworker, an employer, a lover, a business partner. It's all about how you communicate. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you approach somebody with kindness and compassion, they are a lot more willing to help you than if you come from a woe is me victim mindset. And believe me, we are all guilty of doing it at times, but this energy can be very triggering to the ego. So it's just being mindful of that and knowing that, yes, you are here to serve yourself, but with all things is balance. So balancing the energy of Aries and Libra and being self-focused, but also being compassionate with your partners and your loved ones and the people that are close in your life. And, also, if there's somebody that's in your life that you haven't talked to in a while and, maybe you've drifted apart and you feel called to communicate with them, this is also an indication that it might be a good time to reach out and send that person some love. See how they're doing. All right. Now let's see how Spirit is helping us. How are you helping us? How are you helping us? All right. Spirit is helping us by preparing us for transformation and change. This is a really huge time to, again, analyze and review how you have treated yourself and your relationship with yourself this far. With the upcoming solar eclipse and new moon in Scorpio, Scorpio is very death and rebirth, and we'll get to that, but be prepared to pour into yourself as much as possible, because when solar eclipses come, things are often very faded and karmic. So it's not a bad thing. It's actually a very beautiful thing, because you either are forced to end the relationships and the things that no longer serve you, or you are given new opportunities for things that you've always dreamed of. So getting yourself mentally prepared for that and really releasing and letting go and making space. So Spirit is helping us by preparing us for transformation, by allowing us to feel renewed. And also, this is an indication that you are birthing something new. The Storks is the card that I get, so it looks like there's change. This could be pregnancy for some. This could be giving birth to a baby for some. This could also be birthing a creative project or a business or an idea. Again, take it how it resonates, but change is coming, and we are being prepared for something brand new, something new that we have never experienced before. The grasshopper. Spirit is also allowing us to take that leap of faith, to move on, to be open to receive, to not worry, to trust the process. If things are going crazy and there's chaos, just sit with that. Be the observer. Don't worry about it. I know it's so much easier said than done when it's happening to you. But Spirit wants us to remain calm, to trust the process, to surrender. If your life feels like it's falling apart, try to make peace with that. Try to trust that that's happening, because something amazing is coming in place of that. I promise you. Just do your best. If I can give any advice, is to not have a victim mindset, to not feel like things are happening for you, or to not feel like things are happening to you, but that they're happening for you. I know it's easier said than done, but I promise you, when you can switch to that mindset and trust that things are happening for you, you will see the amazing things come in place of that thing that you had to let go of. Letting go is hard. Letting go is painful. It's never easy. But I promise you, it is worth it when that new thing or that new opportunity does come in, and you give yourself time to grieve and mourn and to feel whatever wants to be felt. And then you make the choice to do something special for yourself and celebrate the fact that you allowed yourself to feel to your fullness. And then we have the World. This is a very Saturn-oriented energy, and this is saying that congratulations, you completed a cycle. whatever that looks like in your life. I hope you choose to celebrate that. Breaking cycles is hard, but you completed a really tough chapter in your life. So take some time to celebrate that. I know that sometimes completions of cycles are very heavy and intense, but you did it. And there's a chance where you might not have had a lot of help, but you figured it out and you made things work for you. You have fully integrated a lesson that you might not have fully understood to start, but you've integrated and you're ready. You are the butterfly coming right out of that cocoon, getting ready for the Scorpio energy and the Scorpio eclipse. You're ready, and the world is your oyster. So be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, ground yourself, love yourself, and trust the process and in divine timing. It's all happening for you. So happy full moon in Aries, and I will be back for an update for the solar eclipse in Scorpio. So I love you all and have a great day.